Welcome to Gyanamitra Triple One Days show on meditation and spirituality. I thank from bottom of my heart Vani for arranging this wonderful opportunity for every one of the masters whoever is contributing to this channel. And also I welcome the viewers from center of my heart for being here today and whoever is watching in the future. And today's my topic is going to be heal your life. So why heal your life is important in our lives to grow further, to move forward in our life. With this, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Veena Survu, Heal Your Life workshop leader, and also I have been trained in various other modalities, law of attraction. I do workshops on law of attraction and also access bars, and I do angel tarot reading and also Akashic records healing as well as shamanic healing. So in the last 8 years, many of the masters inspired me throughout the journey, starting from PSSM, Patriji, Dr. Hari Kumar sir, and Seth Wisdom, and so many others masters in PSSM also inspired me to undertake this journey. Later, I have ventured into many other healing modalities, especially energy healing. So with this, I would like to start the topic for today. Which is which is heal your life. So what made me to choose heal your life? So at one point in time, I didn't have any concerns to address. I was just living in my comfort zone and going to work, and there was nothing much projected to the future also. But some of my friends were undergoing this Heal Your Life program. Then I wonder what exactly is this about. So then I went through Louise Hay book, which is Heal Your Life. You can heal your life. So this book has emphasized the importance of our mind, how our thoughts can create our reality. So then I went further ahead and explored, and I came to know how there are problems. Maybe it could be because of the environment we are brought in, or it could be the parents we are blessed with. So many things will be there. And what happens is we don't know which one is causing problems in our life. It could be coming from even ancestral problems also. So many it could be, and the problems can be in the areas of finances, relationships, diseases, physical or mental issues, right? And also career growth, business growth. So many areas we do see problems because there is something we lack in ourselves. There is some misunderstanding that we have in our mind. Otherwise, life is just simple and it flows seamlessly, effortlessly. You just intend it and it goes. But most of the time, the mind, which we call so-called subconscious mind, which has all the imprints of this lifetime and across the lifetimes, comes into the play, and which stops our action, which can go effortlessly. So, knowing about Heal Your Life, this work is founded by Louise Hay. Hope many would have heard of her before. And she is a phenomenal speaker, motivator, and she has run the programs across the world, almost in all the countries. And she has been supporting many people who are drug addicts or who are suffering from HIV, even many segments she supported, depression patients. Likewise, she was able to get them back to the life. She worked in many places, many organizations, NGOs. She opened up. Likewise, so little about introduction to Louise Hay. She was born to a family, but after she was like 18 months old, her father left, and mother was a single parent. She has to bring her on, but the parenting was not good. And then what happened? She got married to another person, and she got a stepfather. Mother got married to the other person, and she got a stepfather who is not nice to him. And in the process, she was having lot of self-sabotaging habits, and these things have engulfed in her individuality. And post that, around in teenage, around 16 years, he gave birth to a baby, which she can't support it and gave it for adoption. Likewise, she has always problems going forward. Although she was a model at the age of 25, 26 and got married to a business person, he also at some point left her. And because of all this grief, resentment or sadness she's undergoing since childhood, she got cancer at the age of 55. But she did lot of inner work also. Then she thought, why not put it on myself? Why shouldn't I explore myself? And she told doctors, I will come back in 3 months. Please give me some time. Then if it doesn't heal, I will take the whatever the medical people suggest. It could be radiation or chemotherapy and all these things. And then she indulged herself in lot of fun activities. It could be watching laughing movies. It could be gardening, spending with nature, spending with pets, and so many other things she has done during this time. And within 6 months, there was no trace of cancer in her. So she just worked on her inner self, which is a mental body, which is emotional body, which is energy body. So she didn't just work on the physical body, because inner is almost 90%, which has impact on the outer body, right? So every disease, mostly people say 90% diseases are psychosomatic, but I would say almost 100% are psychosomatic. What is psyche is a mind. What is soma is body. So when I say psychosomatic, whatever the mind thinks, you are able to attract it. So likewise, I would take you to an example. Why it is 100%. At some point in time, like 2-3 years back, I had a feeling, okay, maybe today if I have live better, and later if I pass away also, it should be fine. That was the feeling I had. It's not a strong feeling, but that is the feeling I had. And this, within 1 hour, I met into an accident. I was bleeding, complete face was bleeding. I got scars, everything. And I got stitches all over the face. But so this kind of thinking, okay, I am done with life, or I am not looking furthermore, I can't see the future. This kind of just small intentions that we release into the universe, it works out. Universe doesn't say that whether it is a good intention you are releasing or bad intention are releasing. So we should have very clarity in every aspect of our life. It could be our own life, it could be our personal life, professional life, relationships. Every area we should have what exactly we want, what exactly we are looking for. Is it harmony thing, or are we getting to fighting nature? What exactly the imprints we have. So how you want to transform it. This is the importance of heal your life. So most of the time we don't give a chance to explore our own inner clutter. So unless we acknowledge, see it, acknowledge it, and willing to let go of it, then only you will evolve to a different level. This is what happens during Heal Your Life workshops that I conduct. So, and even in terms of money, if you have, okay, money can come only in 2-3 ways, then it are just only one way, that is which the current job I am working in, then money can't show up in other ways. Then you may not even get to buy a home which can provide you rent for, or you can't start a course which could be a passive income. So, or you can't even collaborate with somebody who comes up with a new opportunity. So every day, every moment, there are immense opportunities that are lined up. But how open are you to see all those opportunities? Are you just focused on seeing only little bit with yourself? You have narrow view towards life, then only that much you can see. But there is a lot grandeur that you can take from your life. Universe is always in abundance. It always wants to give whatever you ask for. If you ask for negativity, of course, negativity will be given up. Like there is a story. For example, if you are filling your body with all the negative thoughts, so drop by drop, it becomes an ocean, and where you yourself will be drowning in that ocean, right? But however, what happens if you fill that body system with your positive thoughts? Then you will be floating on the surface, as if you will be seeing the sky, stars, and it's so beautiful, just floating effortlessly, going with the flow, and everything is coming to you, right? So it is important to retrain our thinking patterns, retrain our belief systems. Sometimes we don't even know that what kind of beliefs are we holding. For example, many of the clients come to me, they all say, okay, my parents had sugar, I also got sugar. My parents had BP, I also got BP. But if you go by the biology of belief by Bruce Lipton, or there is lot of immense work done by Joe Dispenza on placebo effect. So whatever you think, if it is a positive thing, you feel the body will adapt to the changes. For example, in the research they have done, 50% of the people were done knee surgeries, 50% are not done the knee surgeries, but both equally recovered from the surgeries. They just mimicked for 50% that they have done the surgery, but they didn't do anything. They just put the bandage and they told, okay, keep it for a few days and this will be healed. And they got healed. This is the placebo effect. And what exactly Bruce Lipton says in biology of beliefs, it is epigenetics. So even if you have a child or you are a child, you have a child adopted person and they listen to you, they can get the diseases all that you are having. It could be sugar or anything, but there is no genetic connection, right? So if you are in the same family, if you are child of parents who are having sugar or BP, then if you don't have that thought that diabetes is incurable or diabetes is hereditary, then you will not get these diseases. So every moment our body is regenerating. Every few days our whole cells are transformed. That's why when you do energy healing, like I am also a Reiki master, they say 21 days, because we are giving the chance to produce new cells in the place of old cells. At the same time, the cellular imprint we are changing, right? That is what happens. So we should be very conscious on what kind of thoughts we are holding. Diabetes is incurable. No, it will be the same continued for the whole lifetime. But if you let go of that belief system, then you are free to attract new things into your life. Disease free. And that is possible. There are many cancer survivors on this planet. There are many people who were drug addicts but who came out of all this and they have a better life. So everything is possible, only that you have to have that willingness and intention, right? So with this, I want to say what exactly happens about Heal Your Life. One more topic that we stress in Heal Your Life workshops is about inner child. So what exactly is your inner child? There is some point in time in your life you are deprived of some things, or you felt a very traumatic event. It could be like losing some people in your life. It could be parents, or it could be sister, brother, anybody, or you could have faced with an accident. So during that time, what happens is some part of soul can't tolerate that kind of pain. It's not that you are just body. As you know, we are all spiritual beings having a physical experience. So, and we also have a soul, and that soul is across many lifetimes. So this soul takes lot of births onto this planet, or it can be on any other planet. So likewise, some part of the soul, instead of not giving that much of pain to the physical body, it leaves our body. And so we feel somewhere incomplete. And what is health? Being wholesome, being complete. So when we recognize our wholeness or completeness, when we understand yourself in a gigantic way, magnanimous way, then there is no chance for a doubt in our life, and there will not be any scarcity, or there will not be any lack involved, right? So we should constantly keep checking ourselves. Is there any negativity, or is any belief system I am carrying that is not helping me to move forward in my life? It could be with your finances also, right? Why others are getting better promotions or 100% hikes while they jump the companies, or they are exploring. Nowadays, people are saying first generation entrepreneurs, how they are able to shift from the job-based mindset of their parents to entrepreneurship ventures. So there is a lot of work to be done, self-work. Mostly it is self-work. Nobody will come and take responsibility of yourself. So to become whole and healthy, or to heal your life, it is very important. And also recently, especially during these tough times that we are going through, many are losing jobs and many are losing even the loved ones. One of my clients have come and asked, I'm not able to sleep. My spouse has died because of COVID. And how should I deal with it? and I'm not going anywhere. I'm just sitting in the room and all the time crying and nothing else. But when she took the healing that I offer through Akashic records, or it, so I generally put it in very holistic way. Then the next day she said, I slept very peacefully for 10 hours, and I'm very happy. And she even changed her whole messages on the Facebook. Please don't send me condolences. We are, she's saying, so this is not just life in the physical realm. We do have the spiritual realm, and I have got the better understanding of all this. And she is now able to get up and go to the work. At the same time, she is handling the in-laws, the children. So we need to have a bigger understanding of our life. Only when we have bigger understanding of life, we will be able to grow, and also we will help others to grow, without which it will not happen. When we are having the narrow mindset, we ourselves will be limited in our day-to-day actions. Everything, everywhere we will be limited. If we can't give even love to the our spouse or our children also properly. Okay, my child is troubling me a lot, or my spouse is not catering to my attentions, needs, and comfort. So many complaints we'll be saying, but you have to come from the place of gratitude. So with this, I would like to like you to do a short exercise on gratitude. So everybody, you can close your eyes, and then so you can recollect a very nice moment in your life where you experienced all the love, all the joy, all the wonderment that your being wanted. This, see that picture, hear those words you would have heard, feel those sensations you are feeling. Feel the location, relive in that place with those persons. Everybody will be having one or the other moments that were breathtaking, timeless. Now just move to one more experience which give lot of joy, lot of celebration, delight, happiness, contentment, and see all the people around you, the closed ones you are with, the place you love. Observe all the environment around you. Feel it in your heart. Express gratitude for this with all of your heart. Now again, move into one more situation that was giving lot of joy, you are able to see explore your abilities, could see your intensity in living that life, joyful, fearless, achievement. You know this is what your life is. This is the kind of experience you relish in. And now, moving further, imagine, visualize very vividly in front of your eyes whatever you want to manifest in your life. It could be your home, it could be a job, it could be your business or position, or it could be a relationship, finances. So vividly imagine whatever you want in your life. Bring that future into the present and experience the feelings when you have this. Experience the joy. Experience aliveness, grandeur of your own creation. Hear those words, listen to those people calling around you, appreciating. Feel the sensations in your heart. Express gratitude from the center of your heart to this situation. And bless it to be what you want, what it is. Now slowly feel the experience more deeper. You can anchor it, the entire experience, in your fist by holding your fist tightly in both hands. So in future, whenever you hold your fist tightly, that experience, everything, you are able to connect to that energy, and you can feel its reality. And slowly, with all this experience, enter through your crown, and then pull this energy and light into your third eye, throat chakra, anahat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, and then to sacral chakra and into the root chakra. Send it to the ground and bring energy back through your root chakra, through your sacral, solar plexus, and to the heart chakra. Yes. So now, whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes by gently placing your palms on your eyes. So this is a wonderful exercise on gratitude that I would like you to practice every day. Whoever practices this gratitude, you can see every day something new is happening without your asking and in your favor. This is what today morning when I was getting up, I felt gratitude just like that. I felt a lot of expansion in my heart for no reason. Whatever the circumstances maybe you are in, whatever the tight stuff you are dealing with, it could be related to profession or anything. But when you have that, operate from that joy and gratitude from your heart, which you can feel it very deeply, then things will open up for you. I could see this is one of the opportunities to present on Gyan Mitra platform. This is an opportunity that I attracted because of the gratitude I felt. This should happen very naturally. So when you intend to do this gratitude exercise for a couple of days initially to start with, then things will change for you. For this even I have my videos for 28 days which I have done on my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook channel, which you can always refer to. So the gratitude exercises are based on the book by Rhonda Byrne, which is Magic, The Magic. You would have seen The Secret movie and read the Rhonda Byrne's book, The Secret, right? So the magic is also one of the profound thing which can bring phenomenal changes in your life. Even I have seen with my clients and with my family itself. When you ask for, okay, something is stopping in the finances, now I affirm, put small targets only. Okay, this much, maybe 20,000 to manifest today. You don't know how it comes, but you have put the intention and you express your gratitude towards it. Then what happens is, universe know how to provide it. We need not define how. Universe knows. It is universe's responsibility to organize things and set everything for your wishes to come to the reality. So one or the other, you would have given money to somebody and that will return, which hasn't happened previously. So likewise, maybe somebody wants to give a donation to the cause you are promoting, or somebody just wants to give gift because of their heartfulness. So anything could happen. You don't define how it should happen, but keep all your desires and passions and go for it. If the intention is genuine and you know it also contributes to you and it also works out for the greater whole, then things will come up for you very effortlessly, right? So, and then I would also like to go through one more topic. Just if you are ready for an exercise, I will go through. Otherwise, let me go through another topic. Why affirmations are important. So affirmation work is what is mostly emphasized in Heal Your Life book. So what exactly are the affirmations? These are the conversations we are having with ourselves. We know our words create our reality. The thoughts we are having create our reality. So when we speak everything, the thought we are saying, the word we are speaking, and the action should be all in alignment. When alignment is not proper, then we feel difficulty in working out the things, right? So these affirmations will reprogram our subconscious mind. So affirmations, for example, I can say, I love and approve of myself exactly as I am, and I easily choose the thoughts that nourish me, right? So when you say this multiple times, it could be done in front of the mirror. You could see all your expressions. Are you resisting this kind of thought, or are you open to this kind of thought. For example, I say, I am open to all the abundance that life provides. Do you laugh at yourself? Do you trust that it will come to you, or are you resisting its coming? So what exactly happens? Then you understand in the mirror what exactly the feelings. So it is our own reflection that will be shown to you. So then when we practice it and train our mind and we become the master of this mind, then things will shift for us. So I would like all of you to do this one affirmation to start with. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am, and I easily choose the thoughts that nourish me. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am, and I easily choose the thoughts that nourish me. And third time, you say with intense feeling, connect to your heart, feel it totally in your body, in your being, and you can repeat it after me. I love and approve of myself exactly as I am, and I easily choose the thoughts that nourish me. When you feel it, your vibration would have shifted. So I also want to say one more thing related to the vibration. Maybe some of you are new, or some of you already know about emotional guidance scale. So what exactly is emotional guidance scale? Right? Most of us are dealing with lot of emotions. We do have an emotional body, which we also call astral body, right? Where we experience lot of feelings, all these things. So going by the scale, fear is the lowest vibration. Guilt, resentment, grief, sadness, so many are in the lower half of the scale. And we see upper half of the scale, it could be joy, acceptance, appreciation, enlightenment, bliss, gratitude. So many things are in the higher up in the scale. So which ones your life is mostly based on? If you take day-to-day living, maybe starting of the day, how would you start your day with? Is it of happiness, joy, or is it of pain? Okay, I have to go to work again today. Okay, one more day. What the hell is this? So what kind of thoughts you are carrying? When you go to work, are you happy with the kind of work you are provided, or do you blame your colleagues or boss for anything? Okay, these people are not supportive to me. They are asking me to work overtime, but how much ever I perform, they don't appreciate me. So this is the same vibration you are releasing to the other people. So this is your communication with the universe. Although it is your inner voice that will be reaching to your environment. So when you change something in the inner, which is more than 90%, then automatically the outer will change. Maybe whenever your boss calls you for a meeting, you may think, okay, what is going to happen? Am I getting fired, or am I getting the extra work? If you are thinking likewise, something or the other will happen. But when you think, okay, let me see what he will say. Maybe he will promote you, or he will increase your salary. So when you have that openness and willingness and trust that universe has your back and it works out in your favor, then things will definitely change for you. So every moment, every situation, you should be very cautious. What kind of thoughts am I carrying? What kind of words I am speaking out? So even the words play a very important role. As you would have heard the one story. When we speak negative words to the people, we can't take them back for any time. But just a sec. But when we speak positively, their whole life can change. Just a smile on your face can change lives of many people. So how often do you smile? How often do you laugh? It is told that babies laugh almost 300 times a day. But as an adult human being, we are so occupied in our minds, we don't even laugh 10 times a day. And laughter is the best medicine. Right? So you have to get that lightness in your space, and you have to change the thoughts you are carrying. Sometimes it could be relationships. Okay, my mother-in-law. Everybody, many people says, okay, my mother-in-law is doing some stuff. It is against working against my family, and it is impacting my child. So many reasons you will be giving. Or my spouse is not supporting me through studies. Only I have to do everything at home. Or I need to earn and nothing is, how much ever I earn, I am not getting it. It is going just like that. So you should be very cautious in your communications with the universe. When you have this kind of change the communication that you are having with the universe, then you will see shifts, gigantic shifts in your life. So this is what the power of affirmations. Some people tend to write. So writing, it gives you even faster results because you are focused at that point of time. So whatever you do, it could be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes also. You need not do 100 hours or anything. When you are very focused with your intent, then things will materialize faster. Even law of attraction, if you know Abraham Hicks, whichever the workshops I take in, they say 17 minutes, 17 seconds, if you hold on to a thought, then it is lined up for its manifestation. When you hold on to that particular thought of materializing for 68 seconds, then it is almost in your life. So this is what you need to know about thoughts. So changing your thoughts will definitely change your life. Changing your words can change your life. As I was telling this story about the thoughts, when you say negative words to other person, it is like a child going and hitting on the wall with a lot of nails. But when the father asks that child to remove all the nails, we can't remove that holes, right? So we can't bring back whatever the good things we had in the relationships with all the negative thoughts or intents we have. So always have, if people are not cooperating, it's fine. You should be in allowance. So allowance is the key for many of the relations to work. You just be the way you are. At the same time, you should be in the acceptance of the other person, the way they are. You shouldn't get into the resistance. It should be in a neutral position. Okay, now they are not able to understand my point. Okay, whenever they will understand, they will understand. Even they don't understand also, it is fine. Okay, now I want to pursue this particular career. It could be in the modeling, it could be in the movie, it could be anything, as a doctor, as an engineer, but my family is not supporting. But when your inner gut says, okay, go forward for it, you should be able to take it on. So that is what you should have, that kind of strong confidence within you. Atma, in Telugu they say Atma Stairyam, right? So confidence, you should have that kind of beautiful, energetic energy you should be carrying around you. When you are this kind of person, then everybody, whoever comes next to you, will stare at you and say, okay, what is special about this person? Why am I attracted to this person? And all the love you are seeking with the other persons will be provided to you in immense quantity. You need not look out for love on the outside. So overall, what Louise Hay work will emphasize is on self-love. When you have that love in your heart, then nothing can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Wherever you are, you will be contented. Wherever you are, you will be happy. Wherever you are, you will be able to give, provide for others without a iota of doubt whether it will come back to you, or do you have any expectations further on this. That is the beauty of self-love. So this, when we do work on ourselves very diligently, then we land up in a very nice position. Although you are living in this world, although the circumstances are very against us, but you will not find any difficulty moving through life. You will find lot of ease every day with every relationship and with every aspect of your life. So, for example, okay, you have to do 10 things and you don't know how to organize, but things will fall in place for you without you asking for anything or putting your efforts. That's the beauty of life. So, when you get into that flow, then adventure in your life would have started and you will never look back. Every day you should be in a position that when you look back in life, okay, have grown to a different person now. You should be happy taking up new challenges. It could be sometimes risky. It appears risky because we don't have the subject knowledge or we don't have the guidance from the coaches. But when you intend, right kind of people will show up in your life to lift you up to the next position. As they say, angels in human form. Many times it happens. Even at work, sometimes I was doing 3 days some work, which is a very minor work, but I have checked so many of the platforms. I couldn't figure out what exactly it is causing. But when I asked for angelic guidance over there, it came and I have sorted it out in just 30 minutes. So you have to sometimes rely on the higher consciousness. So not just on the your own logical mind. Shift your logical mind to right mind, which is very creative. It knows how to get things or work out for you. Look that insane mind of you. It has all the answers. Right? So today I have emphasized more on thoughts and how affirmations are helpful for you. And initially I have been sharing how Louise Hay has transformed lot of people's lives. You could watch out her videos, and whenever you see those videos, you feel as if she is real, currently alive with you, right in front of you. That's the compassion, that is the kindness, that is the beauty, elegance she is radiating out of her being. So you can watch out definitely few videos, or you can get in touch me through Gyanamitra Vani Madam as well. So I will be able to help you if you are looking for any kind of guidance around finances, or it could be health. So also I want to say about everybody should read this You Can Heal Your Life book, and there are wonderful reasons they have mentioned why back pain problems come. So we are moving towards health. I'll just emphasize more little on health. So why these back pain problems come is, we have these financial insecurities, and that causes lower back pain, right? Finance is related to your root chakra. So you get lower back pain issues. Even though you have a lot of money, but there is an insecurity, or you feel how much ever you have less. So that causes physical pain. And then top is shoulders is responsibility. If you are feeling heavy responsibilities, that everybody is dependent on you and you are the cause for others' problems, so much of unnecessary responsibility also we tend to carry. Then what happens is you get all the shoulder related pains and many problems. Similarly, cancer is with resentment issues. Likewise, even liver has maybe related to grief. They have, in this book, they have provided every kind of disease that you might be having, most popular ones that you know of. So likewise, you have to work out at the thought level what kind of thoughts you are carrying. Then you practice these affirmations they have suggested for every kind of disease. Then you will see definitely changes, subtle changes that are happening underlying layers of your being. Then automatically your physicality changes. It is also mentioned like in Nadi Pariksha, they say. So they just look at the pulse and say, okay, in 2 years you are getting this disease. So how they are able to sense? Because the energy would have already altered in your system. So it takes few months to come into your physical body, but it is already there in your energetic body. So most of these alternative healings or the workshops like Heal Your Life, or it could be anything, those will remove the problems with the subtle layers like energy body, mental body, emotional body. So when we release all these garbage, limitations, considerations, conclusions that we are having, from our bodies, then physical body is a gift. It's a vehicle for our soul to enjoy this reality and have a lot of fun. So these changes we can definitely bring into our life. Maybe you could have seen this in few people. Mostly 90% of people are going by their routine, daily routines. Okay, get up, go to work, come home, provide food for family and sleep. They don't work on their passions or they don't work on their physical health betterment. Nothing happens. So don't compare or go with the 90% of the people. As you already know, it's like 4 people succeed in, if there we take 100 people, only 4 people can top in everything that they want. Likewise, you could be that supreme cream layer who could bring changes into your life as well as onto this planet. Never underestimate you. Sometimes, of course, you may not be having proper work, or you don't know where you are heading, but your soul knows the direction. There is an already imprint made in your being before you have incarnated on this planet. So the plan is already there. If somebody says you are not capable of nothing, but you know internally it's not true, and you pursue whatever is there aligned for you, then nothing is stoppable. Maybe in few days time you will be seen in a different position, different reality, right? So anything is possible, and only that you should have that willingness and openness for things to flow into your life, right? And with this, so I have emphasized on thoughts, and also I just want to touch little bit on parental parts. So inner child also I have covered a little bit. In what happens in Heal Your Life workshop is also like we deal with even what kind of patterns our parents are carrying, what is the kind of life they are carrying. When you explore all these things, then you will have a better understanding why you were born in this kind of family and what are the challenges and how you will be able to deal with it, and how you can make it for your own advantage, how you can take their strengths or weaknesses and convert it to your advantages, strengths, right? So likewise, there will be a lot of work that we will be doing as part of the Heal Your Life work. And there are also, you also should work on deservability. Most of the things, okay, we have everything, we have enough money, we have good relationship, but when you don't have deservability, then you can't grow further in life. Although you have been asking, okay, I should get into this kind of role, or I should get earn a certain number of 100 crores businesses and all these things, you will not be able to move further, right? So you give yourself time to work all the considerations. Maybe you can write it down for yourself. What are the things you are holding on? What are the limitations you are holding on? Maybe you can say, okay, I can never get married to a rich person, or I can't even get married to a person of other nationality. But few people are going for marriages in other nations also. Then what is stopping you, right? So there are very subtle things which we don't even bother to explore on, but when you give a time, or when you get a coach for you, he will be able to help, he or she will be able to help you with all the limitations you are having. It could be related to your health, relationships, finances, any area, right? And then, so yeah, with this, I would like to go you through one small treatment that is taken from the Heal Your Life book. If you can all close your eyes, we can start off. Just put your spectacles aside. Close your eyes. Just listen to my voice. deep at the center of my being, there is an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being. And radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It is an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore, I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom and dress it. And my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore, I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with the vibration of love so that all who enter, including myself, will feel the love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore, I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and that love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore, I behave and think in loving ways for all people. I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure, for I am a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore. And so it is. With this, I request all of you to gently place your palms on your eyes and bring back your awareness back into this room. Whenever you are ready, you can open your eyes. So, hopefully, you have enjoyed this session thoroughly. The experience, gratitude exercise we done, the inner child work, thoughts that we have learned, the affirmations. So this treatment itself is an affirmation. You can even play this in loop, keep repeating with your own voice, or you can find it anywhere on the YouTube. You keep running this maybe morning, evening, whenever you feel time, then subconsciously the changes will definitely happen. So it's only your willingness to change things, change your circumstances with all the self work that we are doing. So I'm definitely available for you, and there is a web page, Facebook page of mine, Veena Surview. You can go and explore for more activities that you do. You can definitely get in touch with me for any of the programs. And my mobile number is 9008172484. Correct? And definitely it's your responsibility, and it's very pleasurable, I could say. When you take full responsibility of yourself, there is nobody you can blame for, or nobody you have expectations with. You can move freely in your life, and things will work out with every person you are dealing with. Things will come in your favor for the highest good, and you will be elevated to a different level in your life. So today I emphasize more on self-responsibility and also self-love, which is also the basis of Louise Hay's work. And she has passed away at the age of 90, just 2 years back, 2017. Even then, we have many Heal Your Life teachers trained by the organization Heart Inspired, and across many countries. So you can definitely reach out to any of the people who will able to help you with the coaching itself. Is also offered by many of the teachers. So when you commit to yourself, that is a way to your success. That is what I want to say for today. Yes, any feedback you are happy to share with me, you can message me on my messenger or WhatsApp me on the same number. Thank you so much for joining Gyan Mitra session. With all the love, I am waving a goodbye, and maybe we can reach out to each other in the near future. Thank you so much.